held the bronze to Glenn Beck. Asked by NPR for some bizarre reason to name a rising star among conservatives, he chose Rick Santorum, saying the former Pennsylvania governor is a Winston Churchill in many ways. He blew his Senate campaign because he spoke the truth. Winston Churchill, a man who said on the eve of the battle against Hitler, "We shall not flag or fail. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and the oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our coast, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender." Rick Santorum, a man who said of marriage, quote, "It's not, man on child, man on dog," or whatever the case may be. Winston Churchill, who could have been speaking of Rick Santorum when he said of a political rival, "A modest man who has much to be modest about." Yeah, good analogy. The runner-up tonight, Senator Kay Bailey Hutchinson of Texas, voicing opposition to Democratic proposals to begin troop withdrawals from Iraq within 120 days. Her right, of course. But to say this, that a proposal would, quote, "put a bullet right in the hearts of our troops who are there," accusing Democrats of shooting American troops. Not just a tasteless, un-American comment, but pure hypocrisy from Senator Hutchinson, who 5 years ago voted to kill the amendment that for our heroes in Iraq would have bought $322 million worth of body armor. But our winner, Jonah Goldberg, the guy who thinks fascists were leftists and socialists, even though the founders of fascism used to try to beat socialists to death on the streets of Italy. He's still obsessed with this topic, and he still doesn't know anything about it. Quote, "I think one of the things that is decidedly fascistic, or at least just a bad idea, is looking for silver bullets. When Barack Obama campaigns, he's basically saying, 'I'm a silver bullet. I'm going to solve all your problems just by electing me.' FDR, Hitler, all these guys, they basically said, all your problems can be solved." So, he just compared Obama and Franklin Roosevelt to Hitler. What was this Republican thing about not wandering off into psychosis when targeting Senator Obama? Jonah, I'll compare anybody to Hitler Goldberg. Today's worst person in the world.